Good morning, YouTube. Hey, everyone out there in survival land. How you doing? Oh, they're frisky. Oh, look at that. Look at them go. Now, these things ignite really quick. See how quick I just barely touched that. Hey, YouTube. Freedom for Kaz here. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing out there today? It is warming up a bit here in Michigan, so that is cool. It is about 38 degrees today. The snow is melting and looking forward to get to spring. So can't wait to get there. But let's get on with today's video. I'm going to cover several topics today. And the first topic is going to be Obama's new budget. Okay? And he is asking for $3.7 trillion for the fiscal year going towards 2012 today. And he's categorizing the plan as a successful balance of sorely needed new investments and long-term spending reductions that are necessary to reduce the federal debt. Well, you know, this is just the same old song and dance. You're going to try to buy yourself out of debt. You know, you can't just buy yourself out of debt. It's impossible. It's just virtually impossible. You can't. It's like taking a consolidation loan. Okay. What's the point of getting a consolidation loan? You still have to pay the money. I mean, some people argue, but the credit card, you know, interest rate is higher and yada yada yada. But the bottom line is that you still have debt. It's the bottom line. Shouldn't have created it. Shouldn't have had it. End of story. So we're looking forward to more issues, more monetary issues, more financial issues coming up in the next year and 2 years. And we'll see what happens when the president election comes around, and we'll see if Obama gets reelected. Hopefully, in my opinion, a libertarian will be elected, since there are no libertarian parties that actually get a chance to run, maybe we can find a libertarian that's hidden in the Republican Party, but I definitely don't want a Republican in there either. I'm looking for a new way of evolving this government, which is a oxymoron, because, you know, to evolve a good government it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So anyway, moving on. Now there's conflict in Iran. And it says Iran clamps down on opposition leaders. And now there's huge protests going on in Iran, just like there is in Egypt, and like there have been in recent times in other countries in the near vicinity of all these countries. And it's just a matter of time before this gets to America. I mean, it's going to get here somehow, some way. Either it's going to be a natural disaster, which the government isn't going to be able to handle, i.e. Katrina. There's going to be a financial downfall with the banking system, and there's, you know, everyone knows that the banking system is on a teeter-totter type situation right now. We don't know which way it's going to fall. And there's just so many other things that are just kind of in the balance to where this type of issue can come to the United States, and it's not far off. I don't see it being very, very far off at all. And speaking about the economy and the financials, a new poll just came out as of today, and it says that 47% of Americans feel that China is in charge of the world's economy. That is a big swing from what it used to be, you know, 10, 20 years ago. 47% of Americans feel that China has the world's economy, while only 35% feel that the United States holds the world economy. So there's a big difference there between 35 and 47%. That's 12 percentage points, and that is huge. That is huge. And just, you know, a couple more things about the video here before I end. It's just to be a nice, good video here. This was the paper from February 8th, 2011, and I just want to show you this here. Up here, it says Chrysler scores hit with risky ad And what they're talking about is the Eminem Chrysler video that was shown on Super Bowl Sunday. And I did a video about that, and I will link that to this video here. And what I'm talking about is, I understand that Chrysler is trying to make you feel all warm and fuzzy, good, about Detroit, but that just isn't going to happen, okay? The problem is that these companies, Ford, GM, Chrysler, they make so many parts outside the United States that it doesn't really help the United States anymore. It doesn't help the United States grow anymore. So when a car is sold here in the United States, almost 40%, if not more, of that profit leaves the country. And people scratch their heads and say, well, why isn't America working right? Why isn't America on top? Why are there so many problems in America? This is the reason. It's called outsourcing. And I don't understand, I read a lot of the comments of my video, and some people are slamming my video because I slammed the commercial. The reason why I slammed the commercial is you guys are missing the big picture here. You're missing the big picture. These jobs that are gone, they're never coming back. They're never coming back. And the new jobs that our government wants to create, they're not going to replace the amount of income that these people made in the factories, and the engineers and the other white collar workers, the designers. Those jobs are gone. Those jobs are overseas, and the designers and the engineers and the factory workers are getting about half as much pay as they would here in the United States. So then I don't understand why you'll leave a comment on my videos saying, oh, you're so negative, you're so anti-Detroit, you're so anti-this and that. I'm not anti-anything. What I'm doing is I'm pointing out the facts. And the problem is that you want to believe that these warm, fuzzy commercials that make you feel good are actually going to do something for Detroit. And here's proof in the pudding about exactly what I'm talking about Detroit. Okay? Here's the article about the Chrysler commercial with Eminem. And what does this article say on the front page? It says, Detroit offers cops incentive to buy homes in the city. Okay? What this article is talking about is that Detroit city officers don't have to live in the city of Detroit if they choose not to. Okay? And they actually stopped doing this, I think it was like about 10 or 15 years ago, where usually if you were a Detroit officer, they mandated that you live in the city of Detroit somewhere. Okay? Well, the city was getting so bad that they waived that rule, and they told the officers that you could go live in other cities even though you're an officer of the city of Detroit. Now, listen to this. It's gotten so bad, listen to this. Mayor Dave Bing says he's so serious about wanting to make Detroit a more attractive, livable and safe, he's practically giving away homes to lure police officers back to the city. Bing unveiled an unprecedented plan Monday to offer 200 tax foreclosed homes in the East English Village and Boston Edison neighborhoods to officers. Okay? Now basically this is what he's doing. And it says this right here. It says this right here. Right here. It says, officers may buy a residence for $1,000 and get up to $150,000 in federal rehab grants. And basically what that means is the mayor is willing to sell police officers these houses at $1,000 each. And then they can apply for these grants to restructure these houses, fix them up, and rejuvenate these areas. Okay? I find that very, very shocking that Detroit has gotten so bad that the officers that patrol the streets don't even want to live in Detroit. Now, you can say all the negative comments that you want. I'm just delivering the facts. And if you don't want to open your eyes to the facts, I'm sorry. I can't help you.